Hey YouTube, this is Pamela. This is Craft and Commentary, and I have been very busy with my challenges for Junk Journal Junkies. I just finished challenge number 1. I did challenge number 3 and 2 before, and as you can see, we've got a lot of ribbons going on here. And what we have are a bunch of tags. So I'm going to go into that in more detail coming up in another video just on this alone. And if you know my videos, you know that I've already done a video on this one. This little guy, 4x4 with that. And then this giant one with over almost 300 pages. And so I have a certain style. I use a lot of gel plate printing, and also this one. This is a crazy one, kind of different. Anyway, I just wanted to quickly show those so that you kind of get an idea of where we're coming from. I use a lot of security paper. And I use, lately I've been using these glycerin vellum envelopes, and this paper is amazing, and I got a bunch of it on sale at Jam Paper. And so what I wanted to do today was to go over my gel printing textures, because I have so many, and I think that it would be illustrative for me to show you that. First of all, well, this is the final end product, and I brought out this pica pole here, it's called, and as you can see, it doesn't even fit completely into the picture here, but I just want to show here that end is 18 inches. So the paper is indeed 18 inches by, in fact, 12. And then the gel plate that I use right underneath here is, in fact, about 1711. It doesn't even fit entirely. And I have these textures, which I want to really show off. I want to tell folks that this is a homemade gel plate, and I've spoken about this numerous times before. And I'm going to put the recipe down below again, because it's a great way to make different shapes than are available commercially. Case in point, this one right here, 1711. They don't make them that big. Gelli Arts, they make the largest one, I think, is 1412. So that's pretty big, you know, that's pretty big. And there are advantages to getting the commercial one, because it doesn't deteriorate at all, and as they say, you can use it anytime. Anyway, so I want to show you these textures. This is contractor's tape that is used with sheetrocking. So if you've ever seen sheetrocking done. So the process of Gelli Plate printing is that you put down your paint, and then you brayer it to a very, very thin coat. And I found that a lot of people muddy up their colors too much. I often just do one color at a time. That's just my style. And then what you do with that very thin, crazy thin layer of paint is that you disrupt it in some way. And this one's one of my favorite. This is a pot holder. If you have never thought of using these, they're fairly cheap, especially on eBay. I want to show you these 3 varieties, that 3 or 4 varieties I have. Actually 5. Here's another. So I bought these for literally, well, with shipping it comes up a little bit, but no more than $4 a piece on eBay, you see. So what you do is you put that down and you pull it up, and then you take a piece of paper You put it down, you rub it, and then your image is on the other side. So there's lots and lots of tutorials on that, but this is a demonstration of all of my my textures. And these are something called rubbing plates. You may want to do a search on that. Texture plates, plastic. These would be search terms on eBay, anywhere. I buy a lot of things from Quill, which is the stationery supply. So these are just absolutely awesome textures. The thing is, they all sort of work differently. So yes, I indeed, no question, I need to do a tutorial, and depending on how they are, some work better than others. Some need to go upside down, some right side up. Some need pressure, some don't. Often some need are okay with a thick layer of paint. Some need a very thin layer of paint. So those are those. So I want to really. This is an everyday wool pad. It's not really wool. It's steel wool. Kind of pad. Everybody's seen these. This makes an awesome texture just by twisting it. This makes an incredible doily. Everyday doily makes a great stencil. But let's talk about here. I got a bunch of these. These are from Fiskars, and these are interesting plates. Some of them work better than others. Some, again, you have to use different types of paint coats. But I thought I would try this, and you crafters out there, I believe that this goes into one of these type of little roll machines. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. I tell you the truth. But I just wanted to show you these textures and say that everything's game with the Gelli Plate. Everything. I have not even tried these. Let me see if I have the brand name. I do. Okay. This is Cedar Canyon. And this, we have Floral Fantasy, and we have Triangles. I'm glad I kept those. Okay, so let me just go through some of these awesome textures. You know what, I got to tell you, I haven't even tried them yet. But these were relatively expensive. These were the most expensive by far. I had a good hunch that the designs are really good and worth the extra cost. Okay, let me just go through those, see how nice. And again, you need to get some kind of texture, but you also need to concern yourself, obviously, with Gelli Plate, with composition, and with color combination. Just like anything having to do with art. So let's go look at some more. These, boy, I apologize, I don't know the brand name on these. But this is fun foam that you can get with textures already imprinted. Super apologize. I will try to get that name down in the description box below. These are some of the best. These I got, they was like a no brand through Quill. I have to buy things commercially from Quill all the time. So every once in a while, these were all of $12, and these are all flowers, and I believe they were essentially $1 a piece, and they're just wonderful. So again, you need some kind of impression on that super thin layer of paint on your gel plate. And I'm going to have all kinds of links below if you're not familiar with gel printing. So these are all flowers. You can see, I hope you can see those reflections. I'm sitting here right next to a window. There's nice, a lot of sunlight coming in. There's looks like pretty much like a rose. And Let's see if I have, oh, okay, nice flower images. Okay. So these are just wonderful. So don't be afraid, ladies, to go and seek out textures. Okay, the next category is scrapers, and I have invested a fair amount in scrapers. These are the name brand of Catalyst. These are by far the very best because they fit very, very snugly in your hand. And again, what you want to do is disrupt that thin layer of paint before you put your paper down, and go to Gelli Arts YouTube channel. Now those are Catalyst. Let's see, there's another Catalyst I have, a smaller one. I just bought this one at Jerry's Art Shop. Okay. So they all make different ones. Here I really got a nice variety, I believe. So that, and then Martha Stewart has scrapers. This is really a nice one because you get actually a lot of different scrapers on just 2 scrapers. You get 4 edges. So I've used these a lot. They make wonderful impressions, literally. I bought this at the kitchen supply shop here, you know, just any old kitchen supply shop. These let me see, these items, and I haven't even used them yet. I can't even tell you how they will work. Here's some more. See, anything silicone is great against that jelly print. Here's another just plain old scraper. That's going to make a big opening in the ink so that whatever's underneath, if you have layers, is going to come up. It's going to start showing with that layer. So aren't those nice? So anything plastic. Okay, always have your eye out for anything. This is a mushroom clean, just a mushroom brush. And it was on sale at the grocery store. For $1, and I thought, whoa, I haven't even tried this yet. What kind of impression that's going to make. So the papers, let me see. So I think I've done most of my show and tell there. So thank you so much for watching. This is Craft and Commentary. Thumbs up, comments, love the comments, subscribe, and have a wonderful afternoon. Hey YouTube, okay, just want to tag on another part to this video. I did not just quickly go through some of the textures, not textures, but stencils that I have as well. So it belongs with this video. So I use, these are really excellent. I love these textures, these stencils. Interestingly, with the Gelli Plate, just like with the textures, you have to you have to approach them individually, case by case, and they work differently. Some work differently, than others. So here's hearts, and this is definitely one of my favorites. It makes a very elegant swirl image. Now I also want to tack on in here is this is another one of my homemade gel plates. Okay, so let me take that out. This one's super, super thick. When you make them yourself, you can make it any way that you want. And here I got this on eBay for just a few bucks. So thank you for watching. Oops, wait, I have another one. Okay. Alright, that's a little bit smaller. So let's see those two. Okay, side by side. And again, you can use these just like the commercial ones. Paint. Thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.